All right, guys, it's Chris Azir here. I'm back with another video. Today is going to be how to reach your higher self. This is going to be a complete breakdown of how you're going to go through the processes to get to your highest state of being that you can probably get to. Let me pull up my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right, boom. Hold up. How to get to your higher self. The process to rank 1. To get to your higher self, you got to go through a ranking system till you become number 1. It's like playing a competitive video game and the goal is to become the best, which is number 1 in the world or the game, right? As you get better and rank higher, there will be less people at higher levels. You keep going till you become number 1. Think about it this way. When you start off as a kid in school, you don't know nothing about anything. You're just a free spirit, a free agent, doing whatever you need to do, listening to your parents, listening to your family, telling you where you need to go, what you need to eat, what you need to do. But as you get older, you start distinguishing yourself from other kids. You start making a personality from yourself. You go from rank 5, where everybody's telling you what to do. You really got nothing to do for yourself. As soon as you get older, you 5, 6 years old now, you got a little personality. You're in your 10 to 12. You know what you like to do in life. You got 17, 18. Now you really know what you want to do. And then you're a full-on adult. Nobody can tell you what to do at this point. You do things for yourself. When you don't rank up in life, you become one of the masses. You stop thinking for yourself and just agree with the majority. If it were a video game, you're just there to make friends and have fun. It's like you're playing The Sims. You're just a Sims character. You're a bot, basically. You're just going around doing things to have fun. And listen, there's no problem with people in the world having fun. But if that's the only thing you're trying to do and you have no higher goals besides hanging out with your friends, partying, drinking, being swept along by the politics, let other people decide your life for you, or relying on other people to give you the answers, that's what happens when you don't rank up. You're going to be like a Sims character. You're the best, but it's lonely at the top. In reality, the higher you get in your journey, the less people you'll come into contact with. When you leave this 3D realm and you ascend to the 4th realm, assuming that you're going for a higher self, there will be less individuals in that realm. This continues so on and so forth until you're finally 1. Think about it. You're trying to get to your one higher self, your one higher being. In religion, you're trying to get to the one true God. The word right here is one. What does one mean? Only singular one. The higher you go in these realms, when you die and you ascend, not everybody's going to make it. You got to realize the higher you ascend, there's going to be less people and less people until you finally are one with the source. And think about it. One with your higher self, the universe, etc. For every one that ascends, there are 52,737 that remain behind. There are 7.9, there are right now, right? This statistic was taken back in 2018. There are 7.594 billion people on the face of this planet. If you follow in scripture from all of these holy books, especially the Bible, they talk about how 144,000 people will ascend from this plane to the next. And if you want to know what this 144,000 number mean, think about it this way. 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9. In numerology, 9 is the number of completion. This is where that 144,000 really comes from, what it actually means. That's just 0.001, and you see this percentage, or about 0.002% of the entire population. If we can trust this 144,000 number, 0.02% of the population is going to make it out of this game and go up to the next realm, which is where I got that 1 in every 52,000 number. There are also many signs that we are currently living in the apocalypse. Now, what the apocalypse really means, it means new beginnings. The elites People in government and even people in the news talk about the agenda of the new world order. If you've been following along, if you woke and you conscious, you know what I'm talking about when I mean the new world order. But for those of you who don't know, a quick rundown: your favorite celebrities, your favorite politicians, your favorite people in the news anchor in the news society, there is an agenda going on. There's something that they know that they do not want us to know, and people are finding out about. All of these scandals that are coming out, all of these people dying in the media, all of these crazy things happening this year, and that's been happening for the past 20 or so years. It's all connected, and it's all part of a great scheme or agenda. All of these new movements coming out, everything is a part of is a part of their new world order agenda. However, what's happening right now is not a new world order, but a new earth. The earth has been cleansing itself all of 2020, and the best is yet to come. Listen, apocalypse is new beginnings. It doesn't mean the end of the world. The world isn't ending. The world is resetting itself. We as people have been causing pollution. We have people have been damaging the environment, ourselves, nature, everything. The world is finally starting to retaliate and to avenge itself. Think about it. We've been having wildfires, we've been having tornadoes, earthquakes, floods all throughout 2020, throughout other parts of the world. And that's just talking about environmental things. We're not even talking about coronavirus. We're not talking about the racial tensions between the police and the civilians. We're not talking about all of the scandals that are going on in the media. The world is crumbling right now. So many things are happening. And think about it. When the time of this video is being made, we are only 8 months into the year. We still got about September, October, November, December. We have 4 more months to go. And I'm telling you, the best of it all is yet to come. This has been prophesied in the Holy Scriptures like the Bible, but it's all based on ancient astrology. And the thing about astrology is there's something that every book, doesn't matter if it's the Bible, the Quran, ancient Hindu, the ancient Kemet, all of these ancient religions and civilizations have been prophesizing in their stories, in their tellings of this thing called the Great Event. Sometime, and people during my research, right? During my research, people have hypothesized that sometime near the end of this 2020, this already crazy year, we will go through an event like none seen before in this modern world. This happens every 6,000 years and will be called the Great Solar Event. There will be many suns and many moons in the sky, and will take from December 21st to December 25th for all of these suns and moons to fully align. And what is the Great Solar Event? It's a solar flare. The sun is going to let out a massive burst of energy that will come in the direction of the earth, and it's called a great solar flare. The last time we had this was in 1859, and it was called the Carrington event. You can go look it up, and I'll probably leave a link in the description to a video that talks very, very well about it, right? A This great solar flare will cause all electrical wiring across the planet to fry. Every piece of technology that we are using in this modern 2020 will all come to a stop. Everything will fry. Every single thing will fry. Nothing will work all at the exact same time, instantaneously. People who are glued to their phones, glued to their computer screens, glued to anything that's not real, that is not of nature, it's about to get shut down. Give me 1 second. It's about to get shut down. Sorry about this. I gotta get this done. Right? This will leave the world without power for a good period of time. This could be hours. This could be days. This will allow people, and when this solar event happens, the last time it happened in 1859, and when it does happen, we're going to see auroras. We're going to see aurora lights throughout the world, these beautiful colors throughout the entire night and day skies. We'll see nothing but lights. All electrical power will be gone, but we won't be in darkness at night. No, we'll see nothing but these beautiful auroras all throughout the entire planet. Everyone across the world would have this clear vision. This is going to be the coming back, the Christ consciousness, the coming back of Christ. All of these things prophesize the great return, the great awakening, where everyone in the world will see the beauty and the restart of this planet. It will be amazing. If you remember, and if you ever played the game Final Fantasy VII, it's going to be just like that. All of these beautiful lights will pop up out of nowhere. It will be great. The blast, and this blast could also even send out an electromagnetic radiation field that will affect the entire planet as well. And this gamma radiation will be effective. It will be harmful, I mean, to people who are not on a alkaline diet, people who are not in tune with their chakras, people who are not living a healthy lifestyle, and people who have high metals in their bodies. If you have a lot of metals from vaccines, from pills, from the foods that you eat, if you have a lot of metals in your body, it will be harmful to you. And these gamma radiations will give people somewhat of paranormal type powers, not Superman or X-Men, like I won't say you become a full out superhero or mutant, right? You won't turn into the Hulk from these gamma radiations, but you'll definitely get some enhancements to your physical abilities. Trust me. And those who are not on the road to the higher self, like I said, are going to be ruined by this. It's going to hurt. But no matter what happens, because again, this is all people hypothesizing. No matter what happens, don't wait for the solar flare. Don't wait for God. Don't wait for the government. Don't wait for the Anunnaki. Don't wait for anything. You can make a difference, and you can do it now. No person or event will save you. Remember, this is just the beginning. It's not the end. Take this information and do what you will with it. Make the right choice. If you are woke, then continue on this path because you're good. You're good. But for all of you still skeptical about, oh, should I change my life? Should I listen to these people? Why not? We're advocating for you to live a better life and live a better existence. What do you have to lose? You don't have anything to lose. The only thing you'll probably lose is this, if this actually happens. If the solar event takes place within this 2020 or within the next couple of years, you'll only lose things that are detrimental to your life right now. You have nothing to do but to gain from this event. So don't sit there. Don't sit there and still act like you have time. You don't have time anymore. Things are happening around us that we can't control. Make a difference now. Make a difference in your life, your family life right now. But that's all I got to share for you. If you're not willing to make that difference, if you're not willing to make that change right now, I don't know what else to tell you. Because things are going to happen in this world. Things are going to happen. 2020 is a sign that this world is about to go through a shift. It's not going to be the same. We're not going to go back to the way the world was right before this 2020. Too many things geologically and too many things politically are happening right now. A lot of shifts are being made. People are not trusting the world anymore, and the world isn't trusting people either. You got to be ready for these things. If you're not taking control of your life, you're just going to get washed in the beef. You're going to get washed in people's lives, bro. And if you're not making your own story, you can't rely on somebody to make a story for you. It's just going to get rougher from here. This ain't a warning. This is a pep talk. But do what you gotta do. This been Chris's ear, 100 Agency. Catch y'all next time.